An Affair to Remember from 1957, starring Deborah Carr and Cary Grant as two people who are not married to anyone, but they're also not available. So technically, when they meet on board and fall in love, they're having an affair. And it's funny and it's witty. And they decide they're going to continue this affair beyond their vacation and meet on the Empire State Building. Cary Grant is there. Deborah Carr is coming, but she does get hit by traffic. And so Cary Grant is left to think, oh, this woman doesn't want me past vacation. Let me just leave her alone. When actually, this woman is fighting for her life in the hospital. She ends up with paralyzed from the waist down, but does not tell this man. So they spend the rest of the movie just sort of avoiding each other, which is death to this film because the film crackles and buzzes and is interesting only when these two people are talking to each other. So 2/3 of the movie is dull and leaden because they are not talking to each other. And when they are in the same room, they're kind of avoiding eye contact and not really saying anything. So I really only like the first third of the film as they establish who they are to each other. Do they get together at the end? Of course they do. It's the 1950s. He figures it all out and goes to her and hugs her on the couch, and that's code for they live happily ever after. Kathleen Nesbitt as Cary Grant's grandmother is very affecting in bringing pathos and also gravity and also, I guess, a blessing to this couple. They get off shipboard for one little shore trip to visit his grandmother, who approves of the relationship while wearing this lovely lace shawl. By the end, guess who's wearing the lace shawl? And therefore it feels like the three of them are in the room together again at the end. It's very effective. Kathleen Nesbitt is only in really one scene, but her essence is throughout the film, and I do appreciate. An Affair to Remember was Love Affair with Charles Boyer and Irene Dunne before, and then it was remade after the 50s and the 90s with Annette Bening and Warren Beatty as Love Affair again, with Katharine Hepburn in her last film as the grandmother. An Affair to Remember.